now we're going to get into the tier listing. So are we going to divide this by conference, or are we doing it all in one?
So we have an AFC tier list and an NFC tier list. Let's start with the AFC first.
Okay, let's get to the AFC tier list.
So easy.
Are you naming a quarterback and then we're putting him in the tier, or what are we doing?
We could do either. I have quarterbacks. I have the tiers. Let's could do either way.
Let's go name a quarterback.
Okay, the first one, Josh Allen. S tier.
He is S tier.
We have 3 S's. You know what I'm saying?
That is an S tier.
S tier. But we could, if we just do it random, because I had these list tiers.
Keep
So,
going.
okay, we might have 2 different spectrums here. Next name up, Justin Fields.
F. Or not right.
Unfortunately, he's an F.
Yeah, so we're doing basically all the week 1 starters, right? So we don't have Tyrods and stuff like that. Next quarterback up, Geno Smith.
F.
Whoa.
Off of this season, it was an F.
This season alone.
We're doing just this season?
Just this season.
He was most certainly he was an F.
Yeah.
He wasn't Justin Field. D.
Nah, he was bad.
They had the worst record in football.
He was so bad. He's F. He's like a 60, and Justin Fields like a 30.
I'll put Justin Fields behind Geno. How about
that makes me
Justin
feel
Fields will be the last quarterback on this list.
Matters, but yeah.
Probably not wrong. Okay, next quarterback up, Justin Herbert.
B. No.
I would fight for A.
I think you could fight for A.
He's an A-tier quarterback that had a B season.
That's what
I think if you bring context in, the offensive line injuries, the running back injuries, really Lad regressing, maybe you could put that on Lad. But
he's an A quarterback.
I hope we do this with every quarterback.
I'll keep same energy. He is an A.
All right, that's fair.
I would have him.
I think he's a
just
tier
based on that
okay,
season.
That's fair.
Next quarterback, Daniel Jones.
When he played, he was an A.
Let's go B.
Okay.
I can't put him
Good
in
compromise.
with Herbert.
Good compromise.
I can't put him in.
When he played, he was an A.
Yes,
Simple.
let's put him in B.
He was leading the number 1 offense.
Yeah, they were like before the injury, they were definitely starting to like teeter off a bit, where they weren't the number 1 offense.
B. He had a B.
But part of it could have been the injury.
He was like 90% great this season. 90, which is an A.
I'm cool with A or B.
I'm
real.
I feel like B is.
I think B is solid.
Yeah.
B, okay, this guy.
It's because you don't want to put Daniel Jones in A.
No, that's exactly. It literally is. That is it.
Why? He's a different player now.
I just
feel
don't
like
think he's an A quarterback.
It's not.
But this is off this season. Do I think Geno's an F quarterback?
Yes.
I don't think that.
You
I
have
don't think Geno's an F quarterback.
Well, it has
Well,
to
off
be a
this season, we had like 8 games of Daniel Jones or 9.
That's what I'm saying. And in of those games, 90% of the time, he was great, which is an A.
Loki might have got hurt like week 13 or some shit.
He did get hurt late.
Yeah.
I can't put him in A.
Later.
I'm sorry.
I think that
the situation was great.
I do tend to agree with Dell's where like he started to play worse as the season went
Steelers
on.
game was horrible.
It was 2 games.
The Steelers and Falcons game were bad.
I think he got hurt after that, right?
Then he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt
in the
after
Falcons
that.
game.
So maybe it might be like 75%.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely higher than that.
I think 90 is strong.
To be fair, he only had 3 games and this isn't everything. He only had 4 games this season under 100 passer rating.
Yeah, he played really well.
13. But to be fair,
80%.
okay, I'm going to cut out the last game because that's not fair. He only played a couple snaps. Yeah. But out of the last 4 weeks, he played 2 of them. One was a 99. I'm cool with an A or B.
No.
What do
I
we
think
doing?
B.
I love
B.
Fucking haters.
Okay.
Whatever.
B it is.
That's a B?
No, this guy. He's like smiling.
Listen,
while
He came
saying
into
B.
the season in F.
Huh?
It's a long
He came
way
into
from
the
what he was.
season in F.
Exactly.
No, I understand that, but again, what he deserved off what he showed this season was an A.
I think we could do a little bit of who they are.
But you don't want to give him that, which is fine.
Well, what he's
whatever
shown
you
this
want to
year
do.
is his play started to get worse.
He started taking a lot of sacks.
That
Did
he
we not
did.
factor in Shane Steichen, Jonathan Taylor was amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And then when he got
Injury.
hurt, they lost every game.
They also you told me earlier they put 10 in the box
what a Phil
against
Rivers.
JT. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying they lost every game.
Yeah,
That's a fair.
I was happy about
assessment.
that. Got their pick.
Next go.
Next quarterback, Lamar.
S.
S tier.
No, I would just this season. I think
Oh,
Lamar's
that'd
probably
be.
a C tier.
Good.
B?
Wow.
Really,
C or
I was
B?
going
I
to
got
say
it.
A.
F.
I don't know. I
He
thought
had 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Yeah,
Lamar was a B this year.
All right, I think certain guys don't get to this season tag.
That's what
the
we're doing,
fuck,
though.
man?
This tier ranking is just off this season. That's what we're doing.
and if
this
we
isn't
get-
our quarterback ranking.
Well, then this
this
nigga
isn't
don't get
our
a B.
list. I would
No,
have him
if
a C.
it's
I thought-
Lamar, I think for Lamar's standard,
C.
yes, C
Or
is
D.
fine. But I still think for like regular quarterback standard, he was a B.
I would have him C. I think when he came back from injury, he obviously didn't look himself, but he was also just
I don't like the this
inaccurate.
season thing.
But that's what the list is. Man.
That's what this is.
This isn't Riv's top 10
But you gave
quarterbacks.
Geno an F. Geno is not
he's
an
F quarterback.
F.
He's probably a C.
Where do you have him ranked in the league?
Geno?
Where do you have him ranked
He's
in
like
the
a
league?
top 20 guy.
You're so lying.
Around-
You don't have him
around
20.
Oh,
20.
he's what? He's around
You guys
20.
have him at least bottom 7.
No, I mean,
Like, come on.
I don't
you
know.
I saw your top 15, 20 list.
he wasn't in my top 15.
He wasn't.
He's
in
not
your
a top
20.
15 guy.
Lamar Jackson had a not the season of his standards for sure.
No.
but 21-7, 100+ passer rating.
You're being kind.
He's
He had a
still,
B.
like, he
Should have made the playoffs.
It was a B. That's it.
He did say he did.
He left the field
He
winning.
did leave the field.
No.
No.
Where you want to put him? B?
My vote was C.
I say C too. If we're talking about this year.
Just this year,
All right, if you guys, listen, you're
That's
the,
the case. Let's
you're the
drop
Lamar
Herbert.
guy. See it is, and if it, no, I think
we have to
Herbert.
drop Herbert.
So on
I
this
think
tier
Herbert
list-
was objectively great this year.
So in this
He's
tier
all right.
list, Daniel Jones over Lamar Jackson.
He played.
Based on
Daniel
this
Jones
season.
played better than.
I mean, he also gets different
Lamar.
expectations.
That too. Yeah, that too. But even still, Daniel Jones played well regardless of
Are
expectations.
we sure Herbert got an A and Lamar had a C?
I think Herbert was amazing this year.
I'm saying, is it this year
The,
was two
the playoff
grades?
game. Are we going to drop
We
him
have
2
to
grades?
add that. We have to add that.
B it is.
We have to learn to
Herbert
be.
B it is.
It's fucking nuts, honestly.
All
I'm going
right,
to be.
Herbert to B, Lamar C. If that's the case, Lamar's a B. I'm buying.
I
it.
agree with you.
All right, all right.
I mean,
Daniel
I would've
Jones
put
last in
Lamar-
the B tier.
Probably like A.
Okay, fuck it. Then yeah,
No,
B
you
it
don't
is.
just listen to him. B. We voted B.
That yeah.
Yeah, you guys
So
did
I
vote
was
B.
C, but then the A catches
Then
up
we-
to C to
so
a B.
B.
B it is. Next quarterback, Trevor Lawrence.
B.
He's an A.
I think he was an A.
A.
Okay,
I would say
I can
A
go
or
with A.
you could argue S.
I could no.
I would
You-
argue
you-
S.
No, you could argue S.
I think he was probably the second or no third best.
Not if you're taking
AFC
into
quarterback.
account the entirety of the season.
Yeah, that's fair.
If we're taking into account the second half of the season,
And
then
playoff
yes.
game was
Okay, so let's go A.
I think
Fine.
he is an A.
okay. A's cool. Mahomes.
C. B. B.
F.
I'm
This
sorry.
was an A. He was
F.
6 in QBR.
Would
He
you say
led a
F?
top
I
10
said B. I
offense.
said B. I say B.
I mean, he was
B.
6 in QBR. He led a top 10 offense. He accounted for top 3 of quarterback yardage for their teams.
He led. He was
general.
leading the team in rushing before the injury.
Like, he did everything
Honestly,
for the team.
He was mad
You're moving
good.
me. He was A.
He was mad good.
He might be S.
He
bro.
was.
I also felt like towards the end, like he was really good in the beginning. Towards the end, he wasn't as.
I don't think he
great.
played at an MVP level this year, but I think he was a tick below that.
Yeah, we'll give him B.
B. I'm just stat watching real quick. Oh my god, he's got some. Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, he's mid.
I'll say like since the Dallas game is where like the entire offense started to tail off.
I was gonna say after the Washington game, passer ratings of 57, 79, 77, 129, 20, and 62. Like I feel like second half of the year he wasn't that
B.
great. And this is just stat watching. I get all
It's
that.
a
This
B.
isn't everything, but this is where I feel.
What else do you
I would say B.
So what do we got? B. You got A.
I
What you
would
got?
go A. Yeah, I would. I feel like
from a C
Mahomes.
to an A in a week. Nuts.
Based on my home standards, I feel like it's a B.
Whatever.
I mean, given like the situation, leading the team in
So
rushing.
he's a dude.
Yeah,
He's
you're
Mahomes.
wrong. Okay, so B.
I think B.
Could argue C, but
Put Lamar first.
the Daniel Jones tier.
Get the fuck
Let's
out
put
of here,
Herbert
Herbert.
behind
Yeah.
Mahomes. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, next quarterback, Drake May.
S.
S.
I'm saying S. I'm waiting for someone to say the playoffs.
No, I mean he was ass.
Well, this is an S tier. Like he
He was
was
MVP.
he was
No, yeah,
MVP
MVP,
number
you gotta
two.
have S tier, yeah.
schedule.
Schedule was very Mickey.
The schedule.
Very Mickey. The schedule.
This
for
is
sure. very Mickey. Very Mickey.
S.
I would have him in S tier.
All right.
I would have
Hey,
him in S.
he's
He was
strong.
This one's about to get nasty, and I.
You could
hate
argue
it.
top of A, but
actually,
whatever.
Skip this one.
Save him for last.
Save him for last. Please,
All right, Aaron
please.
Why?
Rodgers.
Because I'm gonna scream.
C.
It's me.
It's you as fuck.
Okay.
D.
Aaron Rodgers was a C.
I'd put him in
D.
D.
Aaron
thought he
Rodgers.
was solid.
D.
I could hear either one.
D.
I think the offensive line was dog shit. I think his weapons
71,
room was average.
69,
He's
same
41
grade.
years old.
Yeah.
C is fine.
D.
D.
You guys been disrespectful. What's
You
a
guys are
C?
being rude. He's a C.
What's the difference for real? Like, what's your? If you gave him a C, what's the number? I want to hear a number.
72.
I'm giving him a 69. Same
Okay.
thing.
Hot.
D. D. C. Tyler, C or D for Aaron Rodgers?
All right.
Oh, God damn it.
Fucking
Okay,
Tyler,
C it
you're
is. C it
fucking
is.
worthless.
He's locked in.
Oh my God. Fuck.
So we're
Tyler.
CJ Stroud.
C.
This is also a C.
C.
Yeah.
I think C is
Yeah.
fair.
This is like a 78 C. You know,
Okay, a little bit higher. C
This isn't-
plus.
this
Yeah,
isn't
put
the
him in front of
Aaron
Aaron.
Rodgers C.
Tua.
F.
D or
D.
D or F. Was he
Can we get the situation?
Tyler.
This is absolutely an F.
was he closer to Geno or was he closer to CJ
So what was
Stroud?
F?
Gino.
What did he say?
I said was he closer to CJ Stroud or closer to
Shouldn't
Geno?
Aaron be the bar?
Or Aaron, or whatever you want to do.
Oh,
As
I mean,
close to
Aaron
Aaron,
cleared
close to-
to with his
yeah.
I didn't say C. I didn't say C. I said D.
F.
I was gonna say F.
Tyler said F.
I think he led the league in
Tyler said
interceptions
F.
actually.
He tied.
Oh, Tyler's
Tyler's
a
the
real one.
tiebreaker. Good job, Tyler. You're back. I love you again.
Joe Burr.
A.
Yeah,
When he was healthy, he was awesome.
exceptional when he was healthy.
Hey.
This
We
is
could
an A.
argue S if he played more
You could
games.
argue, but he didn't.
Cam Ward.
This
C.
is C.
All right. All right.
C.
Woo.
C.
Thought somebody was going to say B.
Easy.
I had a feeling, man.
This is the only bright spot on the team. One of
Yeah.
So I guess this is so we have.
Keep going.
Can you argue Cam Ward D?
I'm just saying, did I
I'm
miss?
saying
No slight. I just think as of right now, the season that he had, yes, he closed the season off strong. I just think that if we're grading him amongst all quarterbacks, D. Thoughts? We have a D tier for a reason.
Potentially, but not if we, account for the situation. Time situation was an F.
Dolphin situation was an F.
I don't know if it's an F. It wasn't an A.
It's a C.
I'm
Yeah,
reaching.
C.
I reached. Sorry.
Dolphin
But
situation was solid C.
So C and D, I mean, marginal, but I think we need somebody in D. And I
Maybe
think
we'll
that
find somebody.
Cam
Next-
Ward may need to be the sacrificial lamb.
No, we'll
Next
find
name up,
somebody.
Joe Flacco. D.
D is hell.
When he was with the
No, we
Bengals,
put him
he
in
was
F.
okay.
He had some really good games.
Jamar
was-
Chase.
yeah,
G.
okay.
Higgins sack.
Shoot,
Yeah.
merchants.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
D.
D.
Last quarterback, you guessed it, Drew. Bo Nix.
We have so much more.
No, I mean none of these guys started week
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
And this is a B.
I'm
I
cool.
was gonna say B too.
I'm cool
I
with
just
the B.
know what you're gonna say.
I wasn't going to say S.
Okay.
I don't think
No,
he was
I
as
thought
good
he
as-
was gonna say D, and you were gonna say B, and I thought that's what it was gonna be. I was
No,
screaming.
no. What
Woo.
where my mind immediately, I
Hey.
think Bo Nix.
Why would I say D? I
Hey.
love Bo Nix.
He is a believer.
Okay, you get naked.
Well, Bo Nix is a B. I thought he had a B season.
I also thought he was
It's
a
just
B.
that Bo Nix has just made such a
It's so easy.
strong impact on my life.
I feel you.
I love him.
I get
I
it.
hope the recovery's going well.
He's a
Hope
B. It's a good
okay.
list.
I think it's, so. Our S
So
tier.
why is he in it?
I don't think he was as good as Trevor or Burrow.
And I tend to agree.
Okay. So our S tier, Josh Allen and Drake May. That's perfect. I think A tier, Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow. That's pretty solid. B tier, got some guys. Lamar, Mahomes, Herbert, Daniel Jones, and Bo Nix.
Fuck yeah, baby. I won this season, man. This was my fucking year.
C tier, CJ Stroud, Rodgers, Cam Ward. D tier, Flacco, F, Geno, Fields. 2-1.
Hey,
We gotta
you
put
have to take your wins with your losses.
Yeah,
and
we
if
gotta put
Tua,
Cam in the detail.
if that's what I'm saying. That's
We
what I'm
gotta put
saying.
Cam in the detail.
And if
No,
Tua is my
I'm cool with
sacrificial
C.
lamb, if he was my sacrificial
He
lamb,
was.
it was fucking worth it.
And if we just wanted to, Shador, Dylan Gabriel, would they be F?
Sure.
I think Shador. Am I nuts to say D given situation?
He
Like
could
the
be.
Tennessee game
Could be.
exists.
He also had like 10
We know
interceptions
AR
in 4
is
games.
He
He
did.
didn't play.
Exactly.
So, NA. All right, let's do the NFC.
The Trey
now.
Lance tier.
Yeah.
Didn't have a shot.
Didn't get a chance.
Didn't get it. He
Fucking
so
chance.
did got a chance.
I feel like the only change I would make is I'll put Mahomes, Herbert, Lamar, and A. That's
Okay.
it.
This season?
Yeah, Herbert probably is like the one I probably could keep Herbert at B because I think, like I said, he's an A quarterback
he's
that
up
had
to
a
top
You
10.
said he's
B
fringe
season.
10.
we got him.
Yeah, but he's top 10 for me.
Just barely.
He's
By the
fringe
skin
10,
of
but
his
he's top
teeth.
10 for me for
We'll
sure.
see. We'll see what you think in August.
He's number 9.